Here's one for the people, not just to warn, but to hand them a plan. Straight talk, no doom without a door out. We the people have been told for years that there's nothing we can do, that the system is too big, too strong, too rooted. But here's the truth, it only looks unbreakable because they've convinced us to hold it up. The watches run on three things: your attention, your data, your compliance. Take away any one of those and the machine starts to stutter. Take away all three and it stops. Start small. Starve the feed post less, scroll less, stop giving them the map of your mind for free. Meet face to face. Talk without microphones. Write on paper again. Buy local. Every dollar you send through their pipelines makes the web stronger. When you trade directly with your neighbor, the watches don't get their cut. Learn skills. They've trained you to depend on systems they control, grow food, fix tools, make what you need. The less you need them, the less they can take from you. Share truth carefully, strategically. Not to argue with the blind, but to wake the sleepers who are ready to open their eyes. One awake neighbor is worth more than 1,000 likes online. And most of all, unite. They pour billions into keeping you divided over anything and everything. But unity isn't everyone agreeing on every detail. It's people who disagree on almost everything else, standing shoulder to shoulder on the one thing that matters. We will not live as slaves. When you pull your attention, your data, and your compliance, the watches don't just lose control, they lose the illusion of being untouchable. We don't need their permission to be free. We just have to stop asking for it.
You think they started in 2001? No. That was the first time you saw the curtain move. The Watchers have been weaving this web for generations, laying down systems, training the public without them even knowing it. The trick is always the same: create a problem, offer the solution, make the solution the leash. When the towers fell, you saw fire and chaos. I saw a green light for mass surveillance. Overnight, privacy became a luxury and most people gave it up willingly. They weren't forced, they were convinced. 2008 wasn't just a market crash, it was a shift in ownership. The wealth didn't vanish, it moved. And it moved to the same hands writing the next chapter of the play. Then they gave you the toys, phones that listen, apps that predict what you want before you know you want it. Convenience in exchange for consent. You laughed when they asked for your location. You clicked allow. Now they don't have to ask. 2020 was never about a virus. It was about obedience. A global stress test. How fast could they unify the narrative? How far could they push without breaking the illusion? How many would report their neighbors just to feel safe? The answer: enough. By 2020,